Imagine being told that your arteries are clean, your blood sugar is steady, and your heart is functioning like someone 20 years younger, all because of one simple recipe made in your kitchen. It might sound too good to be true, but modern science and traditional wisdom both point to the same truth. Food isn't just fuel, it's powerful medicine when used with intention. This video introduces a humble, 4-ingredient recipe using red onion, turmeric, olive oil, and black pepper. These are not rare or exotic ingredients. They're everyday kitchen staples that, when combined in the right way, work together to reduce inflammation, regulate blood sugar, improve cholesterol, and support long-term cardiovascular health. And the best part, they're safe, affordable, and already sitting in most people's homes. Instead of expensive supplements or complicated meal plans, this approach focuses on synergy. It's not about relying on a single superfood, but about the collective strength of several ingredients working in harmony. This concept has deep roots in traditional medicine systems and is now being confirmed by emerging research on how nutrients interact with one another inside the body to amplify benefits. The speaker didn't discover this recipe in a lab or purchase it from a high-end health store. It came from years of personal trial and study, looking for small, consistent habits that could truly shift health outcomes without the burden of medication or extreme diets. The recipe became more than just a dish. It became a daily act of care, a calming ritual, a reliable way to support the body, one meal at a time. In the next few minutes, you'll uncover how each ingredient contributes to your health, how they work better together, how to prepare this heart-supporting recipe, and how to use it consistently. This is real wellness, made simple and sustainable. Number 1, the power of synergy in food combinations. When it comes to nutrition, the whole can truly be greater than the sum of its parts. That's the principle behind this recipe. 4 humble ingredients: red onion, turmeric, olive oil, and black pepper combine in a way that amplifies their individual benefits, creating a therapeutic effect far more powerful than any one ingredient alone. This concept is known as food synergy. It's not new. For thousands of years, traditional healing systems like Ayurveda and traditional Chinese medicine have paired specific herbs and foods to enhance their collective power. Now, modern science is confirming what these ancient systems already knew. Research shows that combining certain nutrients can improve absorption, increase bioavailability, and enhance antioxidant or anti-inflammatory effects throughout the body. In this recipe, synergy is the foundation. Turmeric's active compound, curcumin, is one of the most studied natural anti-inflammatories, but it's poorly absorbed on its own. When combined with black pepper, which contains piperine, absorption can increase by up to 2,000%. Red onions, packed with the flavonoid quercetin, become even more bioavailable when lightly sautéed in olive oil. That same olive oil, rich in monounsaturated fats, not only supports heart health, but also acts as a carrier, helping fat-soluble nutrients like curcumin and quercetin enter cells more effectively. The combined result is a gentle but powerful action, reducing inflammation, improving insulin sensitivity, lowering post-meal blood sugar, and protecting the cardiovascular system. Instead of relying on supplements or superfoods in isolation, this approach embraces harmony. It's food as medicine, working together the way nature intended. The beauty of synergy is that it doesn't require perfection, just intention. With the right combinations, simple foods can become extraordinary tools for healing. That's the power behind this recipe, and the wisdom of cooking with purpose. Number 2. Red onion, blood sugar and cardiovascular support. Red onions are more than just a flavorful ingredient. They are nutritional powerhouses with real, measurable effects on blood sugar and heart health. In this recipe, red onion serves as a foundational element that delivers both taste and powerful compounds known to support the cardiovascular system and regulate glucose. What sets red onions apart is their high content of quercetin and anthocyanins, 2 types of flavonoids with potent antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. Quercetin, in particular, has been widely studied for its role in lowering blood sugar, improving insulin sensitivity, and reducing LDL cholesterol. It works by influencing enzymes that affect glucose metabolism and by easing oxidative stress, which is often elevated in people with diabetes. Red onions also support heart health in multiple ways. They help lower blood pressure by promoting vasodilation, widening the blood vessels to improve circulation. They also inhibit the activity of digestive enzymes like alpha-glucosidase, which slows the absorption of carbohydrates and leads to more stable post-meal blood sugar levels. Clinical research supports these benefits. In one study, people with type 2 diabetes who consumed raw red onion experienced significant reductions in both fasting blood glucose and total cholesterol within just a few hours. Other trials have shown positive effects on blood pressure and inflammatory markers after regular red onion consumption. When cooked lightly in olive oil, as in this recipe, red onions retain much of their quercetin and antioxidant activity while becoming easier to digest. This cooking process also improves the flavor and texture, making it easier to incorporate into meals consistently. Red onion doesn't need to be eaten raw or in large amounts to be effective. Just a moderate, steady intake, like in this simple preparation, can help support cardiovascular and metabolic health naturally, proving that even the most basic kitchen staple can be a healing food. Number 3. Turmeric. Anti-inflammatory and metabolic regulation. Turmeric, the bright golden spice, known for its deep color and earthy flavor, plays a central role in this recipe, not just for its taste, but for its powerful anti-inflammatory and metabolic benefits. Long used in traditional medicine, turmeric is now backed by science for its potential to support people with blood sugar concerns, heart disease risk, and chronic inflammation. The primary active compound in turmeric is curcumin, a polyphenol with strong antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. Curcumin has been shown to reduce fasting blood glucose, improve HbA1c, and lower levels of LDL cholesterol and inflammatory markers like CRP. These effects are especially important for those managing prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. Curcumin helps improve insulin sensitivity and protects the cells of the pancreas, which are often under stress in people with high blood sugar. Curcumin also supports liver health, enhancing the body's ability to process fats and sugars efficiently. Since the liver plays a key role in both glucose regulation and cholesterol metabolism, turmeric's benefits here add another layer of support for long-term cardiovascular health. However, curcumin alone is poorly absorbed by the body. That's where black pepper becomes essential. Its compound, piperine, can increase curcumin's absorption by up to 2,000%, making this combination not only traditional, but deeply effective. When gently heated in olive oil, turmeric becomes more soluble and bioavailable, ensuring the body can access its full benefits. In this recipe, turmeric does far more than color the onions. It brings metabolic balance, inflammation relief, and deep nourishment. And unlike supplements, using turmeric in food allows for steady, daily intake in a natural and enjoyable form, one that supports healing with every bite. Number 4. Olive oil, heart protective fat. Olive oil, especially extra virgin olive oil, is often praised for its role in the Mediterranean diet, but its benefits go far beyond flavor. In this recipe, it's more than just a cooking fat. It's a key player in protecting the heart, supporting blood sugar control, and enhancing the absorption of healing nutrients. The primary fat in olive oil is oleic acid, a monounsaturated fat known to reduce inflammation, lower LDL cholesterol, and improve the health of the endothelium, the delicate lining of blood vessels. These actions contribute to a reduced risk of heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. Numerous studies have shown that replacing saturated or processed fats with olive oil significantly improves cardiovascular and metabolic outcomes. Olive oil also enhances the body's ability to absorb fat-soluble nutrients. Without a healthy fat source, compounds like curcumin from turmeric and quercetin from onions would pass through the body largely unused. Heating olive oil gently in this recipe helps these nutrients become more bioavailable, meaning your body can actually use them effectively. Even small amounts make a big difference. Research shows that just half a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil per day is associated with lower rates of cardiovascular disease, Alzheimer's, and overall mortality. It's not about consuming large quantities, it's about choosing quality and making it a regular part of the diet. Olive oil also improves insulin sensitivity and slows the absorption of carbohydrates. This results in steadier blood sugar levels after meals and fewer spikes that can lead to fatigue and cravings. It pairs especially well with vegetables, grains, and legumes, enhancing both flavor and function. In this recipe, olive oil brings everything together. It elevates flavor, deepens nutrient delivery, and offers one of the simplest ways to support long-term heart and blood sugar health. Number 5. Black pepper, curcumin activator. Black pepper may seem like just a common seasoning, but in this recipe, it plays a critical role in transforming turmeric from a mild anti-inflammatory spice into a potent bioavailable therapeutic. It's a small ingredient with a massive impact, especially when it comes to activating curcumin. The key compound in black pepper is piperine. Piperine doesn't just add a subtle heat. It dramatically alters nutrient absorption in the digestive system. Most notably, it boosts the bioavailability of curcumin, turmeric's active compound, by up to 2,000%. Without black pepper, curcumin is poorly absorbed and quickly broken down by the liver. But when even a small pinch of black pepper is added, curcumin becomes far more effective, entering the bloodstream and working its anti-inflammatory mods, anti-diabetic magic more efficiently. Piperine also enhances the absorption of quercetin, the flavonoid found in red onions. Like curcumin, quercetin has powerful health benefits, including lowering blood sugar and reducing inflammation, but limited absorption. Black pepper helps amplify its effects by improving its delivery to the body's cells. Beyond its amplifying effects, black pepper has its own benefits. Research suggests it may help lower blood glucose, reduce insulin resistance, and support digestive health by stimulating the production of digestive enzymes. This improves the breakdown and assimilation of nutrients, supporting a smoother post-meal glucose response. In this recipe, black pepper is added after the onions are gently sautéed, just enough to activate its benefits, without overpowering the dish. The amount is small, but its contribution is crucial. Black pepper may be easy to overlook, but it's the key that unlocks the full healing potential of turmeric and onions. It's proof that even the smallest ingredient can be the most powerful when chosen wisely and used with purpose. Number 6. The recipe and preparation method. The beauty of this heart-protective, blood sugar balancing recipe is how simple and accessible it is. It doesn't require exotic ingredients or expensive tools, just a few common kitchen staples and about 10 minutes of your time. Yet, the outcome is a flavorful, nourishing addition to your meals that delivers consistent health benefits. Start with 1 medium red onion, thinly sliced. In a pan, warm 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil over medium heat. Add the sliced onion and sauté gently for 3 to 4 minutes until it becomes soft and slightly translucent. This step helps release quercetin from the onion and preserves its potent antioxidants. Next, sprinkle in 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder and a pinch of black pepper. Stir thoroughly, allowing the ingredients to cook together for another 1 to 2 minutes. This light heating process activates curcumin in the turmeric, while the piperine in black pepper boosts absorption. Olive oil serves as a carrier for these fat-soluble nutrients and deepens the flavor. For an optional enhancement, add 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar in the final 30 seconds of cooking. This can improve the dish's tang and offer added support for digestion and blood sugar regulation. Stir again and remove from heat. The finished blend is savory, aromatic, and versatile. It can be eaten on its own or served over grains, salads, toast, or alongside lean proteins and vegetables. It's also great as a filling for wraps or an enhancer for soups. This recipe stores well in the refrigerator for up to 3 days. Preparing a larger batch ahead of time makes it easier to integrate into daily meals. With each use, it becomes more than just food. It becomes a functional, healing ritual. Number 7. How to integrate this into daily life. The true power of this recipe lies in how seamlessly it can become part of your everyday routine. It's not about dramatic change overnight. It's about consistent, gentle support that fits naturally into how you already eat and live. With the right approach, this small step becomes a long-term tool for well-being. One of the easiest ways to begin is by preparing the recipe twice a week. It stores well in the refrigerator for up to 3 days, making it convenient to scoop out a portion whenever you need it. Use it as a topping on whole grains like quinoa or brown rice, add it to salads, mix it into soups, or spread it over toast. Some enjoy it alongside lentils, eggs, or even grilled fish or tofu. The flavor pairs beautifully with both Mediterranean and plant-based meals, giving your dishes both depth and function. Timing plays an important role too. Eating this dish with meals, especially those that contain protein and fiber, enhances nutrient absorption and helps regulate blood sugar more effectively. It also reduces the chance of digestive discomfort compared to taking the ingredients on an empty stomach. Most importantly, focus on consistency. The goal isn't to chase perfection or follow a rigid schedule. Instead, allow this recipe to become part of your rhythm. Over time, small signs of progress, like more stable energy, reduced cravings, or improved digestion, will start to show up quietly but meaningfully. Daily integration becomes easier when approached as an act of care. It's not just about managing numbers, it's about creating a moment that supports your health with intention. By making space for healing habits, you turn everyday meals into opportunities for nourishment, balance, and control. Number 8. Realistic expectations in health context. It's easy to be drawn to quick fixes, especially when it comes to managing chronic conditions like diabetes, high cholesterol, or heart disease. But lasting change rarely comes from a single remedy. It's built through steady habits, grounded expectations, and an understanding of how the body responds over time. This recipe, while powerful, is not a cure-all. Its strength lies in consistency and how it integrates into a broader lifestyle of health. When eaten regularly alongside balanced meals, physical movement, quality sleep, and emotional care, it becomes a quiet but dependable ally in reducing inflammation, balancing blood sugar, and protecting heart function. Research backs the benefits of each ingredient: quercetin, curcumin, oleic acid, and piperine, but their effects develop gradually. Improvements in lab values such as HbA1c or cholesterol may take weeks or even months to appear. However, subtle benefits like better digestion, fewer cravings, or steadier energy often show up earlier and are signs that deeper change is beginning. It's also important to view this recipe as part of a complementary approach, not a replacement for medical advice or prescribed treatments. If you're already on medications for diabetes or hypertension, adding this to your diet should be done with awareness and communication with your healthcare provider. Over time, adjustments may be needed, but they should always be made in partnership with medical guidance. This kind of healing is not loud or flashy. It's steady, honest, and rooted in trust, in your body, your choices, and the process. You don't need perfect conditions to begin. You just need a little space, a little consistency, and a willingness to keep showing up. Because in the long run, it's not the biggest changes that matter, it's the ones you can sustain. Number 9. Safety considerations. While the ingredients in this recipe are widely recognized as safe and beneficial, it's still important to approach them with care, especially if you have pre-existing conditions or are taking medications. Natural doesn't always mean harmless, and even healing foods can have side effects in certain situations. Take turmeric, for example. While curcumin is celebrated for its anti-inflammatory and metabolic benefits, it can interact with medications, especially blood thinners, diabetes drugs, and liver medications. In high doses, turmeric may increase the risk of bleeding or amplify the effects of blood sugar-lowering drugs. People with gallbladder problems or bile duct obstructions should also exercise caution, as turmeric may stimulate bile production. Red onions, particularly when eaten raw, can cause gas, bloating, or reflux in individuals with sensitive digestion or IBS. Cooking them, as done in this recipe, helps minimize that risk. Still, it's wise to observe how your body reacts, especially if onions have caused issues in the past. Olive oil is typically well tolerated, but in excessive amounts, it can cause loose stools or digestive discomfort, especially in those with fat malabsorption or gallbladder issues. Fortunately, this recipe uses only a moderate amount to aid nutrient absorption. Black pepper, via its compound piperine, can influence how the body metabolizes certain drugs. Piperine may slow down the breakdown of medications in the liver, potentially increasing their levels in the bloodstream. This is most important for drugs with narrow safety margins, such as certain heart, seizure, or psychiatric medications. To stay safe, start with small servings and gradually increase as tolerated. If you're on medication or managing a health condition, consult your healthcare provider before incorporating this dish regularly. With mindful use, this recipe becomes not only powerful, but safe and sustainable too. This simple recipe, red onion, turmeric, olive oil, and black pepper, represents far more than a flavorful side dish. It reflects a shift in how we think about health. Instead of waiting for problems to arise or relying entirely on medications, it offers a way to support the body daily through nourishing, intentional food choices that empower us from the inside out. Each ingredient contributes something essential. Red onion brings quercetin to support blood sugar regulation and cardiovascular function. Turmeric offers curcumin, a powerful compound that calms inflammation and protects cells. Olive oil enhances the absorption of key nutrients while providing heart-healthy fats. And black pepper boosts the bioavailability of both quercetin and curcumin, ensuring your body receives the full benefit of each bite. Together, they create a dish that's more than just nutritious, it's deeply therapeutic. But what truly gives this recipe its power is not just the science, it's the consistency. When prepared regularly and integrated into everyday meals, it becomes a ritual of care. It offers your body gentle support, day after day, gradually building strength, stability, and resilience. Small steps like this have a quiet but lasting impact. This isn't about restriction or guilt. It's about hope, knowledge, and self-respect. It's about realizing that meaningful change doesn't require perfection, only intention. That the most effective health tools are often found not in a bottle, but in a humble pan on your stove. If this video inspired you, subscribe to Active Healthcare. Our mission is to share science-backed, natural strategies that help you take control of your health after 50, without stress, confusion, or hype. Like, share, and comment to let us know how this helped you. And remember, powerful healing begins in simple places, like your kitchen.